It happened during lunchtime. The cafeteria was packed, shoulders bumping, trays clattering, voices echoing off the walls like a stadium during game night. But in the corner of the room, near the end of table 6, the air suddenly changed. It shifted from noise to silence, from laughter to cruelty. And it all began when Rachel's wig hit the floor. Rachel was the new girl. She had transferred in 2 months ago after her chemo treatments were stabilized enough for her to return to school. Her smile was soft, shy. Her eyes held a quiet pain beneath them, the kind you only recognize if you've been there yourself. She wore long sleeves even in summer and sat alone most days. But no one really knew why. Until today. 3 boys, Tyler, Max, and Jordan, sat across from her. The laugh kings of junior year. They joked about everything, cruel or not, and found power in humiliating others. Rachel had tried to ignore them at first. Head down. Eyes on her mashed potatoes. But Max leaned in and asked loudly, "So what's with the grandma hair?" Rachel didn't respond. She just froze, as if time itself had paused. Then, in a moment so fast it barely registered, Tyler reached across the table and ripped the wig from her head. Silence. The room stopped breathing. Rachel's bald head was exposed. Pale. Fragile. Her scalp marked faintly by the fight she'd been waging against cancer. Her hands flew up instinctively, trying to cover herself, her face turning a deep, painful red. Laughter cracked through the stillness like lightning. Max and Jordan howled. Tyler held up the wig like a trophy. Rachel stood up, eyes watering, but she didn't speak. She didn't scream. She didn't even cry. She just stared, silent, humiliated, trembling. And then a sharp voice cut through the air. "Put it back." All heads turned. There she stood, Zariah Thomas. 6 feet of silent strength. The only black girl in the school's MMA program. She wasn't loud, didn't hang in cliques, and rarely got involved in drama. But everyone knew, you did not mess with Zariah. Her braids were pulled back into a tight ponytail. Her eyes were locked on Tyler like a hawk spotting prey. "I said," she repeated, her voice low but full of fire, "put it back." Tyler smirked. "Relax, Z. We're just having some fun." Before he could finish his sentence, Zariah moved. One punch. Just one. It landed square on Tyler's jaw, sending him crashing into the lunch tray and then the ground, where he didn't get back up for a long moment. Gasps. A tray clattered to the floor. Someone screamed. Zariah didn't even flinch. She stepped over to Rachel, picked up the wig gently, and handed it to her like it was a crown. "You good?" she asked, voice soft now. Rachel nodded, her lips trembling. The principal stormed in. Whispers became shouts. Tyler groaned on the floor, holding his jaw. But all Zariah did was put her hands behind her back and walk out calmly with the school officer. She was suspended for 3 days. But she didn't care. The fallout was instant. The video, because of course someone had recorded it, went viral within hours. MMA girl knocks out bully for ripping cancer girl's wig, trended on every platform. Local news picked it up. Then national news. But the story wasn't just about the punch. It was about Rachel. People began to talk to her. Girls complimented her strength. Boys apologized. Teachers checked in. A few students even shaved their heads in solidarity. Rachel started smiling again, not the shy kind, but the real kind. Her wig became optional. She sometimes walked the halls with her head bare, proud. And beside her, Zariah. The two became unlikely friends. They studied together, laughed at TikToks, and even started a small club for students dealing with serious illness or bullying. They called it The Stand. Zariah's suspension didn't stay on her record for long. Once the school board saw the video, and after several thousand emails from around the country, they cleared her record. She was even asked to speak at the school's anti-bullying assembly. She stepped onto the stage, not in a fighting stance, but with her hands clasped, her voice steady. "You don't need fists to fight," she said. But sometimes, silence does more damage than a punch ever could. Don't be the one who laughs. Don't be the one who watches. Be the one who stands up. The crowd gave her a standing ovation.